what an exciting day this is going to be.
Yeah. Great song.
We are huge Everly Brothers fans. Oh, first of all, I want to say hello and welcome. I got hair on my face already, and we haven't even started. Welcome to the new people who have joined us today for the first time. I know a lot of Everly Brothers fans have checked in today.
Great.
So we do this every week. This is show number 19 since the COVID started. And every week we do all requests, including this week. And we do a lot of Kennedy songs, but every now and then we'll do a specialty show.
Yeah.
So far we've done a Buddy Holly show. Well, we did our Bob Dylan show was the first specialty show. Then we did a Buddy Holly show. We did an Nancy Griffith birthday show.
Yeah.
And this is our fourth specialty song. Up until now, because we don't like to repeat songs, we've played 212 songs, which is perfect because we're New York City people and that's our area code. 212.
But we'll hit 224 or
probably more than that. You know
today.
why? Because Everly Brothers are short and sweet and to the point.
That's right.
And so we've already got, so I can't tell you how many, we got requests on the Facebook too and Twitter. So I've got multiple requests for like every song. So we're going to do as many as we can. We will remind you that if you haven't subscribed, if you're new to us, please subscribe. If you're watching on your computer, there should be a little icon down here. Hit the subscribe button and a bell will pop up. Hit the bell and that will tell you when our next video comes up. And also down here in the description, you will see all kinds of information about this show. After the show's done, we will list all the songs that we played. We do that in every show. So you can go back to our live stream playlist and see all 19 so far shows and see what songs we played. And also our tip jar information is down there. Now, tipping is not required, but we have lost how many, 150 shows so far this year.
Yeah.
So we appreciate your tips. It's our only source of income. But if you can't and or you just don't want to, you are welcome to be in the front row. Everybody's in the front row at our shows here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take this Ricola out of my mouth, which I should have done before we started. Very professional.
Well.
And we're going to start with, what do you want to tell us something about this song, Pete?
Just about the Everly Brothers, really. I mean, for me, it was the first music that that caught my ear when I was 5 or 6 years old. I was so lucky I had two sisters who were total rock and roll fans. In fact, rock and roll just kind of took over our house. Because of my older sister, she was a few years older than me, and she was in the classic Bobby Sox era. And so she got all the Everly Brothers records as they came out. And she would just, when they sang like a sad song, she'd just be crying, in front of the record player. We had a little record player with a turntable that dropped the 45s down. And my younger sister and I, we became the Ersatz Everly Brothers, and we both had tennis rackets, and we would bounce up and down on the couch and sing along with the Everly Brothers songs. So I eventually just made a living doing the same thing. I just traded the tennis racket for a real guitar.
A real guitar, lucky you.
But I'm still just like bouncing up and down and doing Everly Brothers songs, and I just feel so lucky to have done that. But I feel like the Everly Brothers are the beginning of the whole thing. They were a big part of my family growing up.
And as harmony singers, they're it.
They're it.
No, many have tried, many have failed to duplicate the Everly Brothers.
When you think of the Beatles, the Hollies, Buffalo Springfield, the Byrds, Peter and Gordon, you can go on and on. All these groups are based on the Everly Brothers.
Yes.
So these songs and the way they sang them are they're the actual kind of foundation of rock and roll.
So we're going to start with their very first hit. This is a song that the Bryants wrote. Felice and Boudeleau Bryant wrote a lot of the songs that we're going to play today. This is one that they passed around to a lot of different artists and nobody did it. And then when the Everly Brothers got it, they had another song that Don had written, and he had put this really cool intro on the song. And they said, well, why don't we pull Don's intro and put it at the top of this song? And I think that intro hook, really made people sit up and listen to this song.
Yeah, I think Don and Bo Diddley, they're the inventors of power chords.
Here we go.
You'll hear it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Bye-bye love, bye-bye happiness, hello loneliness, I think I'm gonna cry. Bye-bye love, bye-bye sweet caress, hello emptiness, feel like I could die. Bye-bye my love, goodbye. goodbye. Bye-bye, my love, goodbye. Bye-bye, my love, goodbye. Bye-bye, my love, goodbye. Yeah. All right. Well, let's just keep moving right along. This is a Sonny Curtis song.
Yeah, they were really good friends with Buddy Holly and the Crickets, and Sonny Curtis was one of Buddy Holly's sidemen, but he really wanted to be a songwriter, and he pitched this song to the Everly Brothers and got his whole career going as a songwriter.
And of course, Buddy Holly and the Everly Brothers toured together for a while as well, so they were all friends.
And Sonny went into the Army after he had given part of this song to the Everly Brothers, the first verse, and then he went in the Army, and they liked it so much they cut it right away, and it was a hit. And he got in touch with them later. He said, "Okay, I finished the song," and they said, "Too late. We just sang the first verse twice." And
Second verse, they missed the first.
Yep.
Ready?
Yep.
Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Walked out on me. I'm so lonesome every day. I want you to know that since you walked out on me, nothing seems to be the same old way. Think about the love that burns within my heart for you. The good times we had before you went away. Hold me, walk right back to me this minute. Bring your love to me, don't send it. I'm so lonesome every day. I want you to tell me why you walked out on me. So lonesome every day. I want you to know that since you walked out on me, nothing seems to be the same old way. Think about the love that burns within my heart for you. The good times we had before you went away. Walk right back to me this minute. Bring your love to me, don't send it. I'm so lonesome every day. I'm so lonesome every day. I'm so lonesome every day.
If you listen to the song Harvest Moon by Neil Young, you can hear him pay tribute to Walk Right Back.
Definitely, you definitely do. Okie dokie. Well, this is we're doing all that. I mean, actually, probably every song is a classic.
So many
So far, 2 for 2.
Yeah.
And this is another Felisa Boudleaux Bryant song.
Yeah.
I have to keep trying to remember to move my guitar neck so you can see Pete's fingers. Sometimes I block him, and we hate that. We also told people that you can jam along with us, too.
Yes.
And I'm not going to remember to give you all the keys, but this one is in the key of E.
E.
Ready?
Ready?
Dream, 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 dream. Dream, dream, dream when I want you. In my arms when I want you. And all your charms whenever I want you. All I have to do is dream. Dream, dream, dream when I feel blue in the night and I need you to hold me tight whenever I want you. All I have to do is dream. I can be
Chet Atkins played on all their early stuff. He did those beautiful little tremolo things. I love that.
We're going to go to England with the Two Yanks. This
Is this from that album?
Yeah.
Two Yanks.
Two Yanks in England is a great album. I love this record. Anyway, I think they were channeling the Association on this one.
Yeah, I think so too.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's about Kentucky.
Yes, it's about Kentucky, but they were in England and yeah.
And Phil wrote this song, right?
Did Phil?
Phil and Chris Slater wrote this song.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. You know, it's one of the things that I always forget. I always think of Felice and Boudleaux Bryan as being the main writers, and they certainly wrote a lot of the hits. But Don and Phil wrote a lot of their hit songs.
A lot of the
great ones.
Songs.
Really great songs. All right.
Including this one.
I love this song. Ready?
Ready?
Do that full intro?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll
2, 3, 4.
Way down in Bowling Green, prettiest girls I've ever seen. A man in Kentucky sure is lucky. Love down in Bowling Green. Bowling Green folks treat you kind. They let you think your own mind. A man in Kentucky sure is lucky. Bowling Green, you walk your own line. Kentucky's sunshine makes the heart all warm. It warms the body, and I know it touches the soul. Bluegrass is fine. Kentucky owns my mind. The fields down in Bowling Green have the softest grass I've ever seen. A man in Kentucky sure is lucky to lie down in Bowling Green. Bowling Green girls treat you right. They wear dresses cut country tight. A man in Kentucky sure is lucky. He's seen the Bowling Green lights. Kentucky's sunshine makes the heart unfold. It warms the body, and I know it touches the soul. Bluegrass is fine. Kentucky owns my mind. Bowling Green, Bowling Green, Bowling Green. Ba-ba-ba, 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 Bowling Green, Bowling Green, Bowling Green, Bowling Green. Ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba,
Swing.
You like that song, don't you?
I do. I love the ching. You know, we're thinking like, should we do the ching? Because there's so many voices on the record.
Yeah.
But I can't not do that.
It is. The record does. It's like the Association. And it also has an oboe intro.
It does,
It's
yeah.
like the only country song that has like a Baroque oboe. Or like a wind ensemble
It's
intro.
really nice.
Yeah. Really interesting.
Oh, hey, Cassie. Cassie liked that one.
Get it, Pete. Cassie.
All right. We're going to dedicate this song to our niece and nephew to be.
Yeah. They just got engaged.
This is a... Am I supposed to say that? Are we supposed to say that? I think if you're engaged, right? Anyway.
Yeah.
We won't name them, so just in case we're not supposed to say that. But this is such a great song, and we've played this at many weddings. The lights are flickering. It's that heat wave, you know? 2, 3, 4.
I bless the day I found you. I want to stay around you, and so I beg you, like me. So never leave me lonely. Tell me you love me only, and that you always let it be me.
That was a good Chet ending, a Chet-like ending.
Yeah.
You know, I love in this my favorite song in the chord is this one.
Yeah.
So never leave me lonely.
That was the first song they did with a full orchestra.
Yeah.
And they
yeah.
did it in New York at Bell Sound's classic little studio up on 8th Avenue. And it was the first thing they did, not in Nashville, and they had an orchestra, and it was a whole artistic leap for them. It was a song that had been a hit over in with different words in France, not only in French, but with different lyrics and stuff too. And Chet Atkins knew about it, and Chet got it to him.
Chet did an instrumental version of it that they...
Before,
Yeah.
that was the first American version. It's on an album called, if you want to really research this, it's on an album called Chet Atkins in Hollywood. And he does a beautiful, beautiful solo guitar version of it. And Don Everly heard that. And he wanted to know if there were, lyrics. And fortunately there were.
Well, we're going to send this one out to... we got a lot of requests for this one. We're going to send this one out to my sister. Guess why? Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wake up, little Susie, wake up. Wake up, little Susie, wake up. We both been sound asleep. Wake up, little Susie, and weep. The movie's over, it's 4 o'clock, and we're in trouble deep. Wake up, little Susie, wake up, little Susie. Well, what are we gonna tell your mama? What are we gonna tell your papa? What are we gonna tell our friends when they say, ooh la la, wake up a little Susie, wake up a little Susie. Well, I told your mama that you'd be in by 10. Well, Susie, baby, looks like we goofed again. Wake up a little Susie, wake up a little Susie. We gotta go home. Wake up, little Susie, wake up. Wake up, little Susie, wake up. The movie wasn't so hot, it didn't have much of a plot. We fell asleep, our goose stood, our reputation is shot. Wake up, little Susie, wake up, little Susie. Well, what are we gonna tell your mama? What are we gonna tell your papa? What are we gonna tell our friends when they say, ooh la la, wake up a little Susie, wake up a little Susie, wake up a little Susie.
Woohoo!
Yeah, that's one of the all-time great. Bob Dylan used that riff in It's All Right, Mom, Only
Oh,
You.
he did. Yes, he did. Hey, listen, if you're inclined to tip, I want to just remind you of our... This is very helpful to us because this is, as I mentioned earlier, it's our only source of income while we're getting through the COVID. And I know everybody's in a different situation than they used to be. So if you can help us out, we would appreciate it, but it's absolutely not necessary. And you can find that information in the description below. If you also want to send us a card or a letter, we love getting mail. We've gotten so much good mail, and we always respond.
Even snail mail.
Yes,
yep,
we do.
As you can see.
And you can get all information Kennedy's at our website, kennedysmusic.com. All right. Well, let's get on to...
Everybody hydrate.
Everybody hydrate.
We're getting near the
Oh, do you like
midpoint of
my?
the
Do you like my Everly Brothers guitar?
Right,
Beautiful.
the J200.
J200. Got to play the Everly Brothers guitar. That's the reason I love Gibsons, and that's the reason. The Everly Brothers are the reason
That's
I
the
love
Everly Brothers
Gibsons.
sound, the Gibson.
But I'm not playing guitar on this song. I'm going to play A Little Green Bottle on this one. Can you guess what song it is?
This is on the Bryants wrote this one too.
I love this song.
Bryant.
It's a good story, so listen to the story in this one. Ready?
2, 3.
These are the words of a frontier lad who lost his love when he turned bad.
There we go.
Take a message to Mary, but don't tell her where I am. Take a message to Mary, but don't say I'm in a jam. You can tell her I had to see the world, or tell her that my ship set sail. You can say she better not wait for me, but don't tell her I'm in jail. No, don't tell her I'm in jail. Take a message to Mary, but don't tell her what I've done. Please don't mention the stagecoach and the shot from a careless gun. You can tell her I had to change my plans and cancel out the wedding day. But please don't mention my lonely cell where I'm gonna pine away until my dying day. Take a message to Mary, but don't tell her all you know. My heart's aching for Mary, Lord knows I miss her so. You can tell her I've gone to Timbuktu, tell her I'm searching for gold. You can say she better find someone new to cherish and to hold. Oh Lord, this cell is cold. Mary, oh Lord, this cell is cold.
Don't you love that?
Yeah.
Oh, the green bottle capo turns percussion. Oh well, no, this is you're
Bottle is done.
you're confusing the green bottle with the dang it doll capo. Dang it, dang it, dang it. That's okay though. We can tell Karen's a regular, so she knows all the lore, all the gear lore. Don't you love that song? I love a good story song. I have to say.
This song is one of those great songs written by Don. We're going to do 3 Don songs in a row here.
Well, this one I was surprised to learn that this was their biggest hit
Yeah.
in America. I guess.
Yeah.
I guess maybe in different countries there were different.
That's right, because they
hits,
were
but-
so really big in England.
Can you
too,
guess
that-
which song we're going to do?
different
Come on.
ones.
Come on, Don. Oh, hey, Strobe Borders, wait for that. I want to do that song. We're going to do all your requests. We're going to do them all. But this is Don wrote this about something, an actual person that he was dating, apparently.
Yeah.
And she did him wrong.
Well, the last time, I've seen the Everly Brothers live several times.
Me too.
And one of the times Phil said, we've written a lot of songs with girls' names, and we married most of them. So,
And divorced most of them.
yeah.
Right? This is
might
going to be
be
a good
one
one. All right? And this is in the key of G if you're playing along.
Yeah, it's just G and D, and there's a couple of minors here.
This
and
one features a really cool tom-tom fill, like at the end of every line. But since we don't have a tom-tom, I'm going to attempt to
Yeah.
morph it into my guitar
there. And y'all
riff.
can drum along.
Ready?
Ready?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't want your love anymore. Don't want your kisses, that's for sure. I die each time I hear this sound. Here he comes, that's Kathy's clown. Well, I gotta stand tall. You know a man can crawl when he knows you're telling lies and he hears them passing by. Not a man at all. Don't want your love you see me shed a tear, and you know that it's sincere. Don't you think it's kind of sad that you're treating me so bad? Or don't you even care? Don't want your love anymore. Don't want your kisses, that's for sure. I die each time I hear this sound. Here he comes, that's Kathy's clown. That's Kathy's clown. That's Kathy's clown.
That's such a cool song. That harmony
no.
thing. The Beatles used that in "Please Please Me."
They did it in
Last night I said one guy
Right.
going down and the other guy pedaling on the high
but they
note.
used that rhythm and should have known better, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I should have known better. Yeah.
Yeah, same chords.
See?
And also the Hollies in on a
On
carousel.
On
They
a
do that.
carousel.
They do
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
See, it's all
definitely.
connected.
Everly
isn't it?
Brothers, man.
Well, we
It
did
mix
get,
it up.
I think the very first request we got of the day, the very, very first one in our list of comments came from David Hinkies. Is that how you say it? I don't know. I say it that way every week when you request something, and you've never corrected me, so I'm going to guess that I said that right. But
Great.
this is such a great song, so we're going to send this
Also written by Don.
by Don. Don wrote this one. I always thought this was a Boudleaux and Felice song, but no,
Yeah.
Don Everly. 2, 3, 4.
We used to have good times together, but now I feel them slip away. It makes me cry to see love die. So sad to watch good love go bad. Remember how you used to feel me. You said nothing could change your mind. It breaks my heart to see us part. So sad to watch good love go bad. Is it any wonder that I feel so blue when I know for certain that I'm losing you? Remember how you used to feel me. You said nothing could change your mind. It breaks my heart to see us part. So sad to watch good love go bad. So sad to watch good love go bad.
I just love singing. You know, it's like instant meditation when you're singing a great song.
Yeah.
And everything just comes together.
Yeah.
Love that.
And-
Love the Chet part, Pete. John Hawkins says.
Yeah, yeah. Chet Atkins, who could play anything on the guitar, played the most beautiful, simple little things. And I think the fact that I was a little kid, like 6 years old, and I was hearing these Chet Atkins little fills all the time. It just influenced my whole concept of music so much. Just the beautiful simplicity
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah. Carol LeBlanc, my old friend Carol. Hey, Carol. She says she really enjoys the music history. Well, we're big Everly Brothers fans and music history
They're
geeks.
essential to rock and roll history.
Absolutely,
They're
yeah.
right at the beginning. I think the Everly Brothers, Buddy Holly,
Chuck Berry.
Elvis, Chuck Berry, Bo Diddley, Carl Perkins, and Jerry Lee Lewis. That's kind of like the pantheon.
Yeah,
right
rock
there.
and roll.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. All right. Well, this is another fun one. They're all
that was
fun, aren't they? They're all fun.
Yep. Also by Don Everly.
Also by Don.
Yeah.
Don Everly. What a great writer. Ready? 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
Never felt like this until I kissed you. How did I exist until I kissed you? Never had you on my mind. Now you're there all the time. Never knew what I missed until I kissed you. I kissed you. Oh yeah. Things haven't really changed since I kissed you. My life's not the same now that I kissed you. Oh yeah, you got a way about you. Now I can't live without you. Never knew what I missed until I kissed you. I kissed you. Oh yeah. Realize what you did to me. I didn't realize what a kiss could be. You got a way about you. Now I can't live without you. Never knew what I missed until I kissed you. I kissed you. Oh yeah. Realize what you did to me, and I didn't realize what a kiss could be. Ooh, you got a way about you. Now I can't live without you. Never knew what I missed till I kissed you. I kissed you. Oh yeah, I kissed you. I kissed you. Oh yeah.
The songs are so short, you want to just keep singing
You're
them.
sorry
I know. You
when
get
you're coming to
blue
the
and
end. You're like, oh
when it's
no, now
over.
we got to stop. That's the way these songs are. That's a great rock and roll song.
All right.
It's like, I think.
This song we're going to do for you now, and got a lot of requests for this one as well. And every time I practice this, I cry. It's just so devastating, this song.
Mm-hmm.
It's so sad. And you've seen me cry before on the show because I get really emotional, especially
That's
with
why
those
people
sad
tune
songs.
in. That's
They
what
want
they
to see
wanna
me
see.
cry. They want to see me ruin my makeup. This might just do it. And I tell you what, if you cry, I will feel like a total success. So let it out. Let it all go. Okay? Ready? 2, 3, 4.
Like strangers, that's what we are. Darling, how could lovers pull apart so far? Like strangers, how can it be? Only days ago we loved so tenderly.
That's a killer song, man. Felice and Boudleaux Brian.
Well, yeah, they had it all.
Ken Burns in the country music special, he his research indicated that Felice kind of came up with the ideas for the songs and the basic lyrics, and then Boudleaux was like a really trained conservatory type musician, and so then he would hammer it all together into a song. But they were both just equally fantastic songwriters.
You know, a really good request. They're all good requests, but Dan Unger asked for a song that I would love to play. I've never played this one before, and I was working in my the first record store I worked in. I was working in like 1983, 84, yeah, and 1984. Does that ring a bell? EB84 came out that year, and I played the heck out of that in the store. You know, in the midst of the whole new wave thing, I played EB84 a lot.
That's when they started touring again too.
And I got to see them. I saw them twice on that tour. We saw them a bunch. The last time we saw them, they had stopped touring completely, and they played a special show at the Birchmere for our friend there, Gary Olsey, who was friends with them, and asked him, "Can you please just do a couple shows at the Birchmere?" And I think they did two, and we went to both of them.
We were somewhere in like
Iowa.
Somewhere, yeah.
Somewhere way out, like,
and we drove directly
Everly Brothers
to
at a club.
Virginia
Yeah,
to see
you
Everly
bet.
Brothers.
And they were amazing. But anyway, this is a song from that EB84 album. And guess who wrote it, folks? They had the best writers. Don Everly was a great writer. The Bryants were great writers. Paul McCartney did this one.
Paul McCartney's pretty good.
So we're going to send this out to Dan Unger. And also Robbie White asked for this one, too.
This is a cool
And
song.
this is so fun. Ready?
Yeah.
Key of A, if you're playing along.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, I gotta tune up. I'm sorry. I usually don't stop in the middle, but this is such a glorious song
I'll tune up too.
that if I see,
It's
because
because it's a Paul McCartney song.
yeah, you can't.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna tune up.
Also, we turned our air conditioner off just before the show, and then the temperature changes, and then the guitars go out of whack. All right, we're professional here.
The song has a lot of chords, but they're all easy ones. So
They
and
are,
It's
they're all
in the key
easy.
of A.
You never saw that before, did you? Stop and start. Ha. Ready?
It's live TV.
Live TV. 2, 3, 4. That's better.
When I love, I get a feeling like I'm traveling through the sky on the wings of a nightingale. As I ride, my head is reeling, but I don't even wonder why. On the wings of a nightingale we'll fly high above land and sea. Of you and me, couldn't ask for a better place to be. Oh, I can feel something happening. Oh, I can feel something happening. Oh, I can feel something happening to me. So hold my hand, I got a feeling that the journey has just begun. On the wings of a nightingale. And if you're right, we'll fly together to the land of eternal sun. On the wings of a nightingale of love. High above land and sea. Of you and me. Couldn't
nice to have Paul McCartney just like
Dash
sing
off
a
a song for you.
Yeah.
You know what? And all these years, since 1984, I've been singing, "If you like, we'll fly together to the land of the purple sun."
I like that too. That's
Land
kind of
of the purple
psychedelic.
sun. Like,
That's
and I was
kind of
thinking like,
Grateful Dead kind
yeah,
of.
it's the land of eternal sun.
Early Dead.
I learned, but never leave your pizza burning.
Land of the purple.
That would be a whole
sun.
show, wouldn't it? To sing songs with the misheard lyrics.
Yeah,
be good.
with the wrong lyrics.
Oh, Dan liked that one. I'm glad you liked that, Dan. We love
thank
to
you,
do.
Dan, for
We love
asking
to
for
do
that.
your requests. A bunch of people wrote in about this one, and I love this song because
This is another one that they wrote.
Yeah.
I actually, when I was a kid, I remember this being on the radio. Because this is the only hit that they had in the States, like after the Beatles came out and the British bands had pushed all the American stuff off, except for Roy Orbison. And the Everlys came back with this one
They
hit.
totally rocked with this one.
It's such a great... And you know who else does a great version of The Ventures?
Oh, they do.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Some sunny day, baby, everything seems okay, baby. You wake up and find that you're alone, 'cause I'll be gone, 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 really gone, done moved on, 'cause you done me wrong. Everyone that you meet, baby, as you walk down the street, baby, they'll ask you why you're walking all alone, why you're on your own. Just say I'm gone, really gone, done moved on, 'cause you done me wrong. If you change your way, baby, you might get me to stay, baby. Better hurry up if you don't wanna be alone, or I'll be gone, 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 really gone, done moved on, 'cause you done me wrong.
I love that song.
Rock and roll.
Robert Plant did it too. And Alison
Oh,
Krauss,
yeah, they
right?
did a
Just
version
not
of it
that
too.
long ago, yeah.
Oh,
That's a great recording. too.
Oh, yes,
It's
somebody
got this
mentioned that, yes.
drum
Get it,
thing.
Maura!
That must be Cassie,
That's
right?
Cassie.
I
That's the
know
first
that's
time she
Cassie.
said "get it more." She usually says "get it." Pete."
Yeah, but Cassie always gets a get it in there.
Get it in
somewhere.
there.
Get it.
Oh, all right. Okay. Let's chill out a little bit. Oh my gosh. We're just our timing is just so good here.
This is a really fun song.
This is one song that this was written by Carole King and
Howie Greenfield.
it's a different.
And Howie was usually Neil Sedaka's co-writer.
Oh.
So they wrote like Calendar Girl and
Oh.
stuff like that, very pop songs. But the way those Brill Building writers were, they could nail an artist's style so well. And Howie Greenfield and Carole King sat down and they got in this Everly Brothers frame of mind and wrote the absolutely perfect song for Don and Phil.
Yes, they did.
And I'm going to sing it for you right now.
2, 3, 4.
I'll never let you see the way my broken heart is hurting me. I got my pride and I know how to hide all my sorrow and pain. I'll do my crying in the rain. If I wait for cloudy skies, you won't know the rain from
falling from heaven will never wash away my misery. But since we're not together, I look for stormy weather to hide the tears I hope you'll never see. Someday when my crying's done, I'm gonna wear a smile and walk in the sun. I may be a fool, but till then, darling, you'll never see me complain. I'll do my crying in the rain. Raindrops falling from heaven will never wash away my misery. But since we're not together, I look for stormy weather to hide the tears I hope you'll never see. Someday when my crying's done, I'm gonna wear a smile and walk in the sun. I may be a fool, but till then, darling, you'll never see me complain. I'll do my crying in the rain. I'll do my crying in the rain. I'll do my crying in the rain. That's another one of the. I know Pete didn't want to go to that major.
I wanted to leave it on the minor there.
But and I sang the bridge twice. That was another example of, because I don't think it's twice in the record.
It's very short.
It's short, but
All
I
their
just
songs
you
are
keep
short.
on singing it. You know, I just
None of them have long solos like Cream and
Nope.
you know, they
Got to the
just
point.
like
Get in.
sang a song and then they were done.
All right, so I saw somebody asked for this one a little bit back. Who was it? Who asked for this song?
Oh, someone asked for this? Oh,
yeah.
That's great.
Oh,
That's such
all
a
these
cool
songs
song.
are requests, as you know, but I've gotten so many from so many, and I can't remember who asked for this one, but I guess it doesn't really matter.
We've done a few things with John Sebastian over the years, and he's one of those people that's exactly like you would think from his songs. Really laid back and funny and just
smiley.
a good vibe.
He's a smiley
If
guy.
you look up good vibe on Wikipedia, there's a picture of John Sebastian.
John Sebastian.
And he wrote this perfect song for the Everly Brothers. It's kind of perfect for us, too.
It's
because
totally perfect for us.
We were on the road for
Well, the thing we
25
miss
years.
the most about being off the road is every time especially festival season, we get together with our friends and we play maybe a 3-day festival, and all the musicians are staying at the same hotel, and we get together at night after all the festival main stage and the workshop stages are done, and we get together and we just play songs on somebody's, in somebody's hotel room.
Pass around a guitar.
Pass around a guitar and tell road stories.
Yeah.
And there's nothing like it, and we miss that terribly. But this song will give you a hint of what it's like. John
It's only got
Sebastian's
3 chords, D, G, and A,
Yes.
so play along.
Talking to myself again, wondering if this traveling is good. Not now. Not these days. Is there something else a doing we'd be doing if we could? And the stories we could tell. And if it all blows up and goes to hell, I can still see us sitting on a bed in some motel, just listening to the stories we could tell. Remember that guitar in the museum in Tennessee? The name played on the glass brought back 20 melodies, and the scratches on the face told of all the times he fell, just singing every story he could tell. And all the stories he could tell. And I bet you it still rings like a bell. And I wish that we could sit back on a bed
some motel and listen to the stories we could tell. So if you're on the road, tracking down here every night and singing for a living neath the brightly colored lights, and if you ever wonder why you ride this carousel, and you did it for the stories you could tell, and the stories we could tell. And I wouldn't kid a man I liked so well, and I wish that we could sit back on a bed in some motel and listen to the stories we could tell. And the stories we could tell. And if it all blows up and goes to hell, I can still see us sitting on a bed in some motel, just listening to the stories we could tell.
Well, we have time for just one more song, and we want to remind you that we are here every week, every Sunday, 2 p.m. All of our shows are archived on our YouTube channel, and then we'll post the songs that we played so you can go back and watch them. So
More special shows coming up too. We'll announce them.
We will
later
announce
on.
them, yes. We like to do this.
where we're going to feature a certain artist.
All right, so I'll thank you so much for joining us. If you haven't subscribed, please do it right over there. And you can also once again find all information about us, our shows. When we finally get back on the road, we'll post our schedule there. But thank you all. Thank you, Don and Phil. We miss Phil, and we know Don's out there still, and I'm probably writing more great songs.
Yep. So we'll see y'all next Sunday at
2 p.m. Eastern Time. Everybody stay safe. See you here next week. Love you much.